Welcome back on Diorama. Today I want to propose you a video about a series of videos related about Champions of Death of Blood Bowl. And these are a series of videos that it's about how I converted them and so on to use them both for Blood Bowl or for other games and so on, because I wanted to personalize my squad for Blood Bowl, but at the same time making them available for other games, for example Age of Sigmar or other things that I like to play with such models. And this is the box that I was talking about, the Champions of Death. I want to remember you that in the description you can find the unboxing of such box that has been a gift to me, and inside there are 7 models that are doubled, so for each of them there are 2, and so I have a lot of choose. I needed some idea about the tomes to add to such project, so I used the one that I bought some time ago from the Green Stuff World site. Anyway, you can use any that you want, because it's up to you. You have a lot of choices that you can find on internet and so on about this gravestone and so on. So it's up to you decide which and how to use them. Simply I had this and I choose these ones. And to create volume on the base I used some tinfoil that it's light and it can be adjusted quite really freely on the base. You only need a bit of Vinavil or PVA to put it in position eventually, so it's quite simple and quite useful to use. The inspiration about using the tinfoil, even if it's a trick that I know from a lot of time, has come from Khor96, that in the video that you can see up here and you can find the link in the description, made me remember about such trick, and I wanted to use instead than to a monster to the base, because I had such idea in mind, but this was the right way to save material and at the same time create the volume that I needed. And then I put the tombstone that I chosen on the base itself in the position that I choose, using as a referral the zombie itself, using a blue tack to position it so that I could see the position that I wanted to cross to have on such base. And then I only needed to finish the base using a bit of snow of the Vallejo so that I could finish the coverage of everything, so that it was completely filled with the snow to make the terrain. Then I use some aggressive shade of the Citadel one, the shade, to create the, I can say, color of the earth that I like a lot. Anyway, I suggest you to paint the zombie itself separately so that you can reach every part of it without any problem to risk to, like I said, dirty the base or so on. And remember that you only need then to glue and eventually make some retouchings on at the end. This is the first of the 2 zombies that I'll treat, and it was interesting because I used the tinfoil one as volume. So now we'll go to see the other zombie that I created. And then the second zombie. Here I painted it separately as before for the first one. I created a hole with a driller to use a piece that remained from a previous modify that I done. So a piece of the standard of the zombie set, the base one, that it was missing a part, so I decided to use that one as a piece that is broken from the battlefield. I was not yet sure what I wanted, but then I found the bell of the same set, and so I decided to try to put the bell in different position to try which one was better in my opinion to have a sort of effect. I wasn't able to understand if I wanted a sort of musician or a standard one, but I found the model really quite interesting, so I opted for a different option of a musician itself, and I found that it was perfect in such position. To create a more solid grip for the bell itself, I made a little drill inside the hand of the standard that I was using, so that it was having a better grip with the bell itself, like the bell itself was, I can say, inside a bit of the skin of that hand of the standards, and I quite liked this because it was more solid and at the same time I was able to choose the direction of the bell itself. And here the final effect that I quite liked as a final option at the end, really quite interesting. I was not completely sure about what I wanted from this zombie, but this change, this modifying simply made me really quite interested about. Remember that there are two of such model, of the first one and the second one of zombies in the box of the Champions of Death. So I realized another video about such models with different options, because I really liked a lot how they developed it. So I have other ideas, but I was not able really to focus completely on. So I decided to create this one and then create eventually another option in the future to gain other different models to use or for BloodBowl or something else. So from Dino Mode, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.